The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Barcelona.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that. Zanetti really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
And that has sent him sprawling.
Goes down, but nothing given. Koku did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tries to play it through. Shevchenko! And for a moment, time stood still. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And it's Serginho. And he's picked it up out wide. Deep cross. Big header! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Zanetti. And Donatoni. No, he refuses to take the bait. Nice bit of trickery. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's tried one! Luis Suarez! He just has something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they made...
He gets big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now, can they get him away? Serginho. Chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
That's a decent clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. The keeper's ball. Oh, good-looking ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Probing pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. So much time and space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. Messi. No way through. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that has left him in a heap. Rodri. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. Yep, it's a corner. Shoots! It's hit the upright. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Van Basten. Donatoni. Serginho. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's in plenty of space here. Suarez receives it in a wide position. Goes for a shot! That really would have raised the roof.
Well, you wouldn't expect any less from him. Always willing to give the extraordinary a try.
Messi powering forward here. And this is Van Basten. Oh, he's been... And Batistuta! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah.
And we hit half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Messi gets into some space. Koku deals with that comfortably. And it's Xabi Alonso. Steaming on goalwards. They've got to be quick to recover this. And he cuts out the supply. Donatoni. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Lampard. Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. It's a pretty loose pass. Luis Suarez given the lift of his goal. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. He rises! He's got a goal!
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's Van Basten. He's got away. Oh, a robust challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Shevchenko. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Looking to play him in. That is Stuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution for Arsenal.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Number 18.
Griezmann with a short one.
Number 22. Messi. Number 17.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Coming on the field. Number 13. Mbappe. Number 7. Erling Haaland. Number 15. Griezmann.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Taking place.
Now it's Griezmann. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. Flings in across. Oh, what a climb! And that would have won it.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Baresi is there and he can pick it up. Now it's Griezmann. He's found the way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Casillas will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Arsenal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And he was alert to it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to...
Griezmann! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Out towards the flank. Showing good feet. Now, that looks a decent ball. Rodri. And it's Lampard. Griezmann. Now it's Shevchenko. The most accurate pass. For Xavi Alonso, and it's Perez. Perez takes control of it and he's on the move. Cruyff aims beyond the defence.
There will be 3 minutes.
That
added
pass isn't the
time.
best. Knocks it into space. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Luis Suarez.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Perez. And that will be the final act. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Yeah, still certainly be... He's tried one! Off the post! That is a superb rearguard action. Middlesbrough with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Jordi Alba goes on a charge down the left. He's picked his way through. And he can clear it away. There will be a throw-in. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe finds himself offside. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Lewandowski. Great ball and he's in here. Lewandowski. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one.
He's had a shot! There it is!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
He can get that clear. Rice. Danielson. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Real chance! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Foot in. And it's Rice. The referee's awarded a free kick. Robertson. Rice. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Timber. Rice. Played out to the right. Araujo gets a foot in here. And it's Roberto. Goes looking wide. Now it's Neymar. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rudiger. Roberto. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. And no, he's seen through all of that. Danielson. He's got away. So much time and takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Cocu. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Mbappe! Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Middlesbrough have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Danielson. No, he refuses to take the bait. Yamal. Roberto. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's managed to get rid. Middlesbrough get their 4th corner. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Saka. Scholes.
2 added minutes has
That's
been
been cut
indicated.
out, well played. Neymar. That looks a good cross. Iniesta. And here's Lewandowski. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And the finish!
That's another chance! Just off target. Now it's Neymar. He is through here! And it's Iniesta. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Timber. That's an imaginative pass. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. And that was very necessary. Cocu. De Jong. Done delicately. And it's Scholes. Tries to play it through. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Jordi Alba is there, and he can pick it up. Cocu stood up well to him there.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he welcomes it in. Danielson. Rice. No way through. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Scholes. Lewandowski. Rice. Denilson. That ball looks a good one. He has found the way through. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And he's heaved it away. Now this could be a chance. Koku. Saka simply refused to be outdone there. That is good alertness.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's nice. Iniesta. Lewandowski. Cleared without complication. Robertson. Denilson. Tries to pass it through. Denilson. Oh, that's fabulous. Iniesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an... Oh, he's been caught on it here!
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Robertson. Roberto. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Scholes. Looking for options for movement. Denilson. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Lewandowski. Roberto. Shifted it to the flank. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That's a shade optimistic. Timber. Great vision. And it's Roberto. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Substitution.
They're up to 5 corners now. Jordi Alba is there to clear. Hangs one in. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. He can run onto that. And this is Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Kaka. Neymar. And they're back on the ball again. And one more try! And he hits the net! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And the number on the board is 3. Engages and forces him off the ball. Driving on and making good progress. Pass is just off target. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. Howson makes the interception. Donatoni. Well read, nice interception. Out to the right. And it's Reinders. Now it's come to nothing. Early ball out from the back. Over to the left. Reinders. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Barry. Ambitious ball here. And the ball is out of play. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, Haaland! And it's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Defending was strong and firm. Played out towards the right wing. Played down the flank. Not the most accurate pass.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Haaland is onto this. Great vision. Threads one in. Real chance! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Guardiola spots it and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Mikel Oyarzabal. Donatoni. Good running, strong and purposeful. Donatoni going face-to-face with his great rival. And he was quick to react. It's a searching pass. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And they're not going to make any further progress now. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ruben Dias pokes it out wide. Strong running down that left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Reinders. Just too much on that. Mikel Oyarzabal.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played out to the left flank. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's a sharp little ball here.
There's the shot! What about that from Fernando Torres? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just one goal in it now! Game on! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Doku.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rodri into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Chance here to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Raul does really well to win the ball there. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The less said about that pass, the better. And he's decided to go for it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, good spread. Looking for options for movement. It's Raul! Oh, it's hit the post. That has ended up in no man's land. And we hit half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again then. Played through into space. Doku in acres of space out wide. Good save. Haaland! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now he's off and running. Fernando Torres. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Rodri, the man that is tenacity personified. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's got away. Cross into the box. Matches Nunes, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Looking to play him in. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Spread it left. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they've got rid. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Doku. That's the keeper's ball. Pinches it off him. Doku. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodri. Oh, just skips past his man. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's having a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Crossed into the middle. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Haaland. Barry.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 47, Phil Foden. Number 22, Doku. Number 9, Reinders. Coming on the field.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Savinho
Number 6, Savinho.
tries from a long way out.
Ryan Cherki. Substitution.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Thinks about the shot. That's really well manoeuvred. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cherki. And it's Barry. Fernando Torres. No, that's been intercepted. Cherki. Rodri. Beckham. That's an imaginative pass. Bernardo Silva. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And Guardiola. Cherki. Belletti. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Let's a look and place it forward. Beckenbauer. Nicely aimed pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
There will be 1 minute
Lovely
at
pass,
a
but
time.
can he get there? And he cuts out the supply. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. And that is that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
Fellow attendees, this is a
Haaland,
sports
happy to
children's
bask in the
announcement.
accolades from
Please
all
keep your
around.
eyes on your
The
children
stage
during the
most
match at all
certainly
times.
his. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Looking to play him in. O'Reilly gets over and intercepts. Oh, that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Inzaghi, nicely spread. That's an imaginative pass. He's in plenty of space here. And that is expertly dealt with. Cherki. Knocks it into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bernardo Silva. No, that's been intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Torres. He steps in, and that's the end of that. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Pass is just off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Savinho. Barry. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. Not going up front in a hurry. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal are in front now. Ah, he's given it away. Played into space. Hoisted in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Petit. Now it's Torres. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Knocks it out wide. Saliba makes the interception. Well, there's the clearance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
O'Reilly promptly onto that, and that is that. Savinho has it out wide and in space. Bullet distributed tidily. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run. Oh, what a mistake! That's a good ball out wide. He's got away. The ball goes in. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Defending was strong and firm. It's a really well-measured ball. Could try cutting inside here. Cross needs to be good. Rodri is there and he can get that clear. Chance to deliver. Keeper's dealt with that.
Chance for a shot!
And smartly reclaimed.
He's having a shot!
Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Filippo Inzaghi is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rodri. Now Ruben Diaz. Lewis. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Petit. Threads one in. Now it's come to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There will be 1 minute added time.
The pass is intercepted. Referee's given a throw. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of real...
Torres! What about that from Fernando Torres? A finish of true class!
And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do...
Filippo Inzaghi is on his own.
Shot a goal! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. He's a sharp little ball here. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nice looking ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's onto this. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, a delicate chip through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. And that's another good win of the ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's in a great position here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Now it's Haaland. That is lovely.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Howson deals with that comfortably. Played back in. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's the keeper's ball. Bernardo Silva, and he cuts out the supply, plays it through. Torres providing an outlet on that flank. Torres is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Substitutions taking place.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Bullet will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. Played into space. Marmouche. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! It's in! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Marmouche, Saliba cuts it out. Beckenbauer, Bullet.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Foden. Good ball over the top. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Howson. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's had a hit! Oh, off the bar! And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking for options for movement. Nice interception, well timed. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. That has been cut short.
2 added minutes
Lewis.
has been indicated.
And he's been shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. Can he get it through? Brilliantly cut out. Reinders. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them
Fellow
suffer.
attendees, this is a lost
Well,
children's
how will we look
announcement.
back on that?
Well, you
Please
can
keep
never
your eye on your
predict the
children
results
during the
of
match
these
at all
games,
times.
as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you... So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Could be danger here.
Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. Oh, easy pickings there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So what can they make of this? And it's Simons. Tries to play it through. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Up he goes!
Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Lejeune. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Back into the middle, threads one in, and that was very necessary. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it.
Oh, shooting chance! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game.
Climbs up big!
Harmlessly behind. Vallecas were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
He's looking wide. Xavi Simons. Chance here to counter. Barcelona finding their passes. Played out towards the right wing. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Irwin. Baresi. Now Albert Ferrer. Simons. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, important interception. Over to the left. Played into space. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Cleared without complication.
Clipped into space. Well, there's the clearance. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He has found the way through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, no joy this time. Not the most convincing of passes. 5 minutes till the break. Albert Ferrer gets a foot in here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Probing pass. Lejeune calmly anticipates. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Irwin is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Cocu. Baresi. Baresi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's in a great position here. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's trying a shot. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Xavi Simons. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for a run-up.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Cocu. Out towards the flank. Played back in. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. So we've reached the hour mark. Cocu.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Great defending, strong and determined. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Cocu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That ball looks a good one. Now then, the ball's come loose. Suarez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Oh, good spread. He's found a way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's on it, can he get away? Not the most accurate pass. He's beaten the last man. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Albert Ferrer. Now it's Simons. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lejeune cuts it out. And he's forced to go back. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That has been cut short. Now can he
Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Vallecas have taken the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock. Short changes him with that pass. And this is
Big chance! He has done it! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
one sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Stood up well to him there. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and he was quick to react. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game, but the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Paz. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be...
Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Mbappe really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He is through here. And that's been drilled in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, good read. He's picked his way through. The referee has given a corner. Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Tries to get it clear. It's a promising position. Gabriel receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Passing is crisp and sharp. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes... Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Lampard is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That's been slipped through. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with...
He's having a go! Holland! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Goes for a shot! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every...
Goes for the shot! Goal! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Looks a good ball through. Paz. Opts for safety.
Il quarto
La
uomo
Torina.
indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's well spotted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we're already back up and running after half-time. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking for the run. He has a look out. Here comes the corner. Not the most accurate pass. Defending was strong and firm. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's through and all alone!
And a chance! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Shot could be on.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Now it's
29.830
Haaland. And here's the chance to counter. Looking to play him in. It's Rui Costa! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Not the most convincing of passes. Ramon. That is ended up in no man's land. And the ball is out of play. And it's Bachurina. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's made its way to him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Distributed tidily. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Knocks it into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's not going to reach. That's a decent clearance. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 31, numero 33. Lasciano il campo per
And he's
il
gone
numero
looking
8,
for safety.
il numero 6, cambio di giocatori.
Baresi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kempf. Ramon. Kakare.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Haaland. Baturina. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's the keeper's ball. Paz. Good ball, good take. Seedorf does well to get it back.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Well, that's
minuti
well
di
seen
recupero.
too. Nicely spread. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kakare. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Kakare. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents. And So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
He's going to be disappointed with that. That has ended up in no man's land. Played into space. Now it's Haaland.
Crosswaller! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he skips past his man.
Haaland! Just a whisker away.
McAllister picks it up from the goal kick. Baresi gets over and intercepts. The most accurate pass. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And he's there to belt it away. Ball is over the line. McKennie. McAllister.
Oh, shooting chance!
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nuno Mendes flings in across. That has not gone well. Santos looking to pass their way through.
Up he goes!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cleared without complication. And he's only too happy to take that back. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Iniesta. Not the most convincing of passes. Chance here to counter. Now it's Højlund. Played out to the left flank. Højlund
Tries a shot!
Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that was very necessary. Reinders, who's set up one goal so far. Rashford. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Goulet. Iniesta. McAllister. Albert Ferrer makes the interception. Played back. Reinders. Shot could be on. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
got a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. McKennie. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Maldini. And here's Haaland. He's in a great position. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Højlund. Now it's McAllister. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Picked out, can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, whistle's gone, now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Perhaps the final meaning...
Rashford! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So it's back to business. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Reinders. Good ball, good take. Marquinhos. João Pedro. João Pedro.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Oh, nice touch. Looking to play him in. That's been cut out, well played. Nuno Mendes. Now he's got space here. Spread neatly. Reinders. Cocu. Looking for the run. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. McAllister. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Arda Güler. Taken back almost at once. McKennie. João Pedro. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Now it's Güler. Santos can't breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Tchouaméni deals with that comfortably. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Iniesta. Mbappe is onto this. McAllister. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. João Pedro. Now it's Rashford. He's come in hard. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's well spotted. McAllister. Santos finding their passes. And that is a little undercooked. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Mendes.
Chance for a shot!
Oh, the ball's...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And another try! Goal! Santos! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, what has happened here?
Decent chance!
Well, that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. Out towards the flank. Gabriel. Cocu. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's managed to get rid. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maldini. Driving forward. He's found a way through. Just eases him off the ball. Maldini. It's not an especially good pass, that.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That's a cute ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Maldini. Rui Costa. And it's Rodri. That's rather hopeful. Into the arms of the goalkeeper. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That's that, the end. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.